What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we are going to be having a look at the original Mezco kick-ass figure. It includes billy clubs, as said right there on the bottom of the packaging, and yeah, I cannot wait to have this guy opened up and to take a closer look at him. These figures are quite old now. Again, they were made by Mezco. Right on the front we got a nice package design of Kick-Ass and Hit Girl from the first movie. Got a nice look at Kick-Ass down there. You see the figure with the clubs and the alternate head sculpt right there. On the back, these are the two figures that are offered by Mezco, the 6-inch action figures right here. You get Kick-Ass and Hit Girl. Includes butterfly knives and double katana blade Mindy stick. Nice. Now, these figures are actually quite rare. Well, this one isn't. The Hit Girl, which I also do have here, which we will be looking at in the next video, is very rare. Him, not so much. But yeah, without further ado, let's get him out of the package and have a closer look. Alrighty, so here we have Kick-Ass out of the package. Now, before we actually have a look at the figure, we're going to have a look at his accessories. So, he doesn't come with very much, but he does come with his two batons right here. Definitely like the design on these. They're very accurate to the movie. They have like the little rope things that like hang off the end. They got that kind of greenish army tint to it. Made out of a pretty sturdy plastic. They won't bend at all. Like they're pretty sturdy. So yeah, he does come with those, his two batons, which is like his trademark weapons. And then he also comes with an alternate head sculpt. Now, it doesn't particularly look like him to any extent. It's not going to. It's again, this figure was made in 2010, so, and it's by Mezco. So, you know, you can't expect extremely high sculpted, you know, 100% accurate likenesses, but still looks very good. Love the blood work and the blood detail. He's got the blood on the forehead, and then he's got the blood right there on the cheek, and then coming out of the nose. He's even got a bruise right there. His hair's all messed up and fuzzed up from just, you know, fighting and sweating and shit. It's still pretty good, though. I definitely do like the sculpt. It looks pretty good. I think it looks enough like him for it to work, but those are his two accessories. Now, let's actually take a look at the figure here. I quite like this figure. I'm a little disappointed with a few things, actually. Well, I don't want to say disappointed, because I kind of knew most of these things going in, and I kind of tend to expect that with some older Mezco figures. But one thing I really don't like about this figure is this really awkward stance they have him posed in. His knees are very bent and he's hunched forward. I think it's trying to like replicate the stance where he's like standing over the guy who just got beat up, and he's like, you know, he says the whole line is like 3 assholes beaten into one guy where everybody else watched. I think they were trying to go for that look, even though he would have been looking up in that scene, but they got him looking down, and I'm not really gonna be able to get a good shot of the head sculpt. So let me take it off, and we'll have a closer look. So there is Kick-Ass with his head sculpt. He's got the little bruise on his eye and on his mouth from the, you know, in the film. He's got like these really blue eyes. That's one thing I tend to notice even with this guy. Their eyes are really cartoonish looking. That's just the age, though. It's accurate, though. It's pretty good. I kind of prefer the comic version of Kick-Ass where he doesn't have the mouth slit. But they obviously chose to do it for the movie. Pop that back on. It's very easy to pop off and pop on. But yeah, the pose on this guy is terrible. His articulation is not very good. He's got his arms rotate like that, and then he's got an elbow swivel like that, so he can kind of go like that. And then I'm pretty sure, do his wrists turn? Yeah, he does have a little slight turn at the wrists there. With this arm, it just the same thing, goes around, turns right there at the elbow, has the wrist swivel. And then for the legs, his legs turn at the knee, and his ankles turn as well. So his legs turn at the knee, and then they turn at the thigh as well, which is very awkward looking. But same thing with the other leg. Overall, though, I think it looks really good. It looks like Kick-Ass. He's smaller than I thought he was. You know, I get he is a 6-inch figure, but I don't know, just something about him feels really tiny. He's not as heavy as I pictured him being, especially when compared to like the Jason Voorhees figures from Mezco. Now, you can go ahead and put his batons in his back. They don't fit in that well. Obviously, I'm going to push them down further than this, but they don't fit in tremendously well. They're kind of a pain to get in there. I'm saying you really have to try and budge them in. So I don't really like to try because they'll get stuck like this one. Yeah, because they're old, again, it's just a bit of a pain in the ass, but you can put them back there. Also, you can, like I said, remove the head sculpt, and you can replace it with the Dave Lazowski head sculpt. Go with that look if you want. I will never display him like this unless I ever end up getting a second one, which I probably won't. I am looking forward to picking up the two NECA Kick-Ass figures from Kick-Ass 2 and having those. They're far superior to these Mezco ones. Not to rag on Mezco, but a running theme with the whole Mezco and NECA thing. Mezco usually makes figures first, and then NECA will do it, and then pretty much every time NECA kind of blows them out of the park. Which it's just always how it's been. It's been that way with the Michael Myers figures, the Kick-Ass figures, the Jason figures, anything really. And then it's funny, Mezco is kind of the same way with that compared to McFarlane. McFarlane made everything first, then Mezco went and did it better than McFarlane, and then NECA would go and do it after Mezco and do it better than Mezco. So it's just kind of that running theme where they all kind of outdo each other. But yeah, definitely like this figure quite a bit. He's gonna look very nice displayed next to my NECA my NECA Hit Girl and the NECA motherfucker as well. So yeah, I really am like I said, a really big fan of this figure though. Even though it has the age and everything, I still really do like it. In terms of some more articulation, he does have this twist at this rotate, I guess, at the hip or like the ab area. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, the guy is just, obviously, again, he's an older figure, so he's got some wacky articulation to him. So it's just a wacky figure. But again, there's something just charming about it, you know. It's just how wacky he is. You know, those older figures are always so charming. So I really like him. I would recommend getting him. You can get him on eBay for pretty cheap, unlike the Hit Girl. The Hit Girl is definitely more expensive. But yeah, if you like Kick-Ass, these figures and the NECA figures are the way to go. Especially if you want Kick-Ass 1 figures. Now, I know Kick-Ass pretty much looks the same in both films, but Hit Girl, she has some drastic changes, and if you haven't noticed, you will in my next video when I do the comparison between the Mezco and the NECA Hit Girl. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this review of Kick-Ass from the film Kick-Ass. If you did, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and also comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see me review, you know? Would you guys rather see me review horror stuff, Universal stuff in general, just anything, you know, superheroes, you name it, and I will definitely try and see to it. You know, whatever you guys want to see reviewed, I'll review. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.